Alright, cool. Today, we have Ross the Boss OV
Yeah.
and the one and only Bandicoot
Yo.
in Bandicoot Studios right now. And we're here to talk about all the work Ross has put in 2025.
All the work we've put in.
I hear that. And Diverse Portfolio, the release of that video album.
Yes.
You've been working this year, innit?
Serious, bro.
I was just going over your thing and thinking, boy.
That's what I could just say. You've done a lot. So there's some stuff missing off the paper.
So it's,
hours, bro.
that's what I was saying, Bandit.
Putting the mileage as well, aren't we?
Definitely. But
City to city, man.
we couldn't have done it without Bandicoot.
Facts.
So we want to give a big thank you to you,
Yeah.
Bandicoot.
Class,
Give you a flowers.
So Bandit, you see, just for obviously some people that might not know you, obviously we know you. Could you kind of introduce yourself, like what you do, and like
Yeah, of course. So I'm Bandy. I run a studio just outside London. I've been running this one for like 10 years now. Yeah, trust. And you were there from the start, so you know, bruv. Like, it was pots and pans at first. We got there in the end. And yeah, I've just been biting away recording everyone in the scene because everyone loves this place, man. And
It's a
I was
sanctuary.
lucky to have Ross come through. Probably
Nah,
had
you
the
make
best
it-
time as well.
You make it feel like home when everyone comes in.
Nah,
Yeah,
real,
no, I
real.
try to.
to see, even before we get into it, yeah, because that's what I was going to get onto my next question, which might be away from obviously the main perspective, which was how was you two introduced? Because obviously we hear the sounds and we hear how the beats and everything. You guys are kind of in sync, so that it works. So like, how were you lot introduced? And like, I just want to know about that.
I don't know how it was with Ross.
The very first time we came, I remember Gunzi bringing me, we come up to do the Hotline Freestyle with Fifth and Menace 24, Professor Green, the rest of the team,
Yeah.
and that, everybody. And then we come from there, and he just brought me here. And then I remember coming through the gates, just following you through. I was like, there's a swimming pool. I'm thinking, where's Gunzi brought me to? He just brought me for money, yeah? And then we're in London, I'm thinking, we've got swimming pools in London like this. Like, where am I? He's like, bro, this is not London, bro. You're in the outskirts. I'm like, this is... And then you come through, and Bandy's just got, I just heard this music playing coming from the studio, and I'm coming. And then there's Bandy, like, and we just got talking and just hit it off straight away. It's the first 70 seconds you either take to somebody or you don't, innit?
Yeah.
And I just took to Bandy
Even
straight
from
away.
the little interaction and the way you're smiling and that, like it's just like I can see, like obviously, like you're kind of like reliving that sort of
it, yeah,
interaction, which
most
shows it's
definitely.
kind of
100%,
genuine. But
100%.
Bandit, the main question is, yeah, you see when you first saw Ross, yeah,
Yeah.
what was going through your mind? Like just like what like
I thought, is this Bricktop's son or something? To be fair. Sus.
You were
So
just
Lock
next to
Stock,
me.
innit? You ever
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
Lock
yeah.
Stock?
I think I know
Or
what you're
Snatch?
talking about.
Is it Snatch?
Yeah,
No, the
yeah.
glasses. I was like, oh my god, this guy
Glasses and a leather
is
jacket and that,
serious.
innit?
So it's serious. But he's bare safe. He's bare safe, bro.
so when you heard him, so did you feel like what you initially when you first saw him and then when you first heard him, what was that like? Did you
I thought, I mean, I've seen so many people go in the booth, so I was expecting him to be like most white rappers who spit very fast. And it'll be fine. White rappers, they love to go as fast as they can. Do you know what I'm saying? Ross is like, it's like he's talking to you.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah,
quite
yeah.
refreshing. And it's so casual. And actually, I'm a chill guy. So I was kind of, I love all that, bruv, where it feels more personal. It's not a show-off thing with Ross. He's a humble guy.
Thank
And
you, Bandy.
and I think that comes across in his raps.
like relatable?
They're relatable where nothing's inflated. Everything is what it is. And that's why he's such a real guy and his bays he's going with. Because, you know what it's like, if someone's a bit floaty in the head, you'll be like, But no, Ross is a real guy, bro.
So you said overall, so is a joy to
And
work
he's a
with.
family guy, yeah. He's a family, you can tell, bruv. And like, you know, I'm from a big family, so I know what it's like, you know, when you've got a big family. When you're in something together, you're in it together, do you know what I'm saying? And it was like that. It's like you moved in here, bro. Like I said, I think Kieran was even saying. My G. Yeah, no, it's proper. It's been a proper wicked start. Like from the start of the year, like we were absolutely gunning it every day for months. For months.
So what was the first song you lot worked with together?
Ooh, what
question,
could we say?
actually.
Because I think at first we were just throwing beats around, and it was like there was so many different producers that were sending us. You got beat packs from loads of different people, and we were just sat going through the beats, and then it was like I think we ended up on a bit of a roll, didn't we? We were like this one just went in, put something down, didn't really do nothing too much with it.
The first time you came, I don't think you even laid anything
No,
down.
the
I think
first time
we
it came,
just
you was ending a session, so we just showed, and that
Oh,
was my
yeah,
first
yeah,
introduction
that's
to you.
right,
Just
that's
you
right.
just
I can't
wrapping up
think
a
what we did
session,
that day.
and I was like, "Yo, it's sick in here. Can't I put something down?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm just wrapping up." Do you know what I mean?
Oh
But come
no!
back.
Tell a lie. The session before had just spilled water all over my mixing desk.
Oh yeah, that was
So
it.
you got to
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
how stressed I felt. Ross has got big vibes like that. I'm like, oh my god, well, Ross the boss, and my mixing desk ain't even working, bro. I just got
I
water
remember
all
now,
down there.
that was
I had
it,
to
innit?
rip it apart. Yeah, that was a mad session. So I'm like, bro, please come back. And there won't be water in my mixing desk, please. Trust.
So there's an odd interaction that kind of built a little bond
forgot
between
about
you
that.
two.
Trust,
Yeah, I remember
trust.
now.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
And we circled back and never left, man.
Yeah,
what's-
exactly. It's true.
I
It's
want to
true.
take you back to when you are first getting released. When was
Okay.
that?
I got released on the 23rd of May. It would have been last year, innit? 2024, no?
2023.
2023 it was,
Yeah,
yeah, 2023. Wow, time's flying by when you're having fun, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 23rd of May, 2 days before my birthday, funnily enough, I got released, man. I didn't even get a home leave. I was only in Cat for a few months.
And you got released and Pops was on.
My pops was on bail at the time. He managed to get out due to health conditions, and they put him on a GPRS tracker tag. So he was actually out, funnily enough, even though he'd done like 2.5, 3 years on remand. He got out for a limited period of time because he still didn't go guilty at the time. So yeah, he was out, and then my pops was there at the gates. My daughters was there.
And was he helping you with your music career while he was on
He
bail?
was,
as well?
yeah. So he basically took over the Instagram whilst I was in prison, and obviously I had no access to a mobile phone. So I was just doing all the videos from prison, all the songs, and then obviously started putting them out once I'd been sentenced. And then yeah, as a progressive, we moved through the prison system to the next prison and next prison. Pops was handling in the Insta, made a connection with all the fans, and that fans still message me about him to this day. Do you know what I mean? And I go back on the messages and see the stuff that he's been speaking with them. You know what I mean? He's mentored them through mental health, all kinds of stuff. That's the kind of guy he is. You know what I mean? So yeah, he built the original core fan base. To be honest, I think I had like 2,000 followers, and then when I got out, they was at the gates. And then yeah, they pulled up with my daughters and stuff, the cars and stuff. And the prison actually, I had to sign a thing saying I wasn't going to speak to my dad, my co-defendants, but I knew my dad was coming, but I knew he'd spoke to my probation officer who told him he was coming. So when my dad's turned up, I done a little fresh home, next up, man, I'm feeling blessed. Couple of situations that I'm looking to address outside of the prison. And then the prison tried to report it to my probation saying his dad's outside. And the probation sent a text saying that he was allowed to be with me. Do you know what I mean?
You
actually
say so
took
that
me to
what the
probation.
prison wanted
Okay.
wanted
they tried
probation to say call him back in then.
try
What
recalling
did
me
he
from
say?
there, bro.
If they wanted probation
And I
to
wouldn't
say
have been
just
going
call
back
him
to
back in
Cat D.
then.
It would have been back to Oriman through the gang. Do you know what I mean? They tried giving me 72 extra days in prison,
Cool.
didn't
So
they?
then the next big step, P110.
Yeah. So I come home. We filmed that video outside. I come home, had a week with my daughters and that, and my family. I reset myself, and then that video came out of me coming out of the gates, and then that just went mad on the internet, and then the followers started flying up, and I thought, right, I've got something here now. I'm cooking on gas, so I hit P110 up. They wanted me to do another lesser thing. They said, nah, I want a HUD's hottest. Do you know what I mean? So then I got my HUD's hottest in it because P110 would work with me from prison originally. I've got a good relationship with them now, but they didn't want to work with me, whereas like Mixtape Madness and the other platforms, they worked with me from prison.
Right.
Big up.
So I have to big them up, you know. They took a risk on me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
Quabs,
then
yeah.
P110, I got the HUD's hottest, and yeah, man, I lit it up, man. 1.6 million views, I think it's on now in a year. So for an unknown rapper, and yeah, P1 went on, man. G got with extendos.
And then from there, you move on straight from that to do Fire in the Booth.
It was the Jordan song next. It was Salford to Southside. We took the Jordan McCann. Done Salford to Southside. He come to South Manor. We shot the video. Got it done. That's hit over 1 million views now as well in a year, less than a year. And then yeah, boom, straight from that, Fire in the Booth. But I already had a Fire in the Booth from prison now.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this really you, Charlie? He's like, yeah, it's really me, do you know what I mean? I was like, right, it's Charlie stuff. So I'm tagging everyone in jail in CACD. I'm saying I could get a hung leave soon, Charlie, do you know what I mean? Like if I can get a hung leave, I'll do it on the hung leave, do you know what I mean? But I ended up getting out. So yeah, man, I hit Charlie up. But Mazza had just done his Fire in the Booth though, so I thought, and I seen that, I thought, whoa, he's come out the gates flying. I had to just kind of center myself. I thought, let that kind of die down a little bit, then I'll have my shot at it, do you know what I mean? And then so I ended up doing a bit of the longer route, done the Salford to Southside with Jordan first, kind of established myself a bit more, Hood's Hottest started popping, and then I went and done my Fire in the Booth on the 6th of November, my right hand man Johnny's birthday, man, free Johnny. And
Free him, man.
So I thought that was like spiritually time. His sister rang me and I was like, I'm not firing the booth, do you know what I mean? Like, it's our kid's birthday today, what the odds of that? Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it for us, do you know what I mean? And then next minute, yeah, done the Fire in the Booth, man, and it just took on. You come out the day before Christmas Eve as well, which was even better. What an end to the year, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was the emotional one. You could see the emotions in.
Yeah.
To be honest, Gunzi, the
in Fire in the
emotions,
Booth.
they got the better of me, to be honest. I mean, you can rehearse for things, and I visualised it from the bottom bunk in jail for years, and I told everyone in prison. I told my daughters I was going to get a Fire in the Booth when I was still on remand. I said, when I get out, I'm gonna do a Fire in the Booth. Do you know what I mean?
But you see, back to when you're trying to say like alignment and like, obviously everything happened on our kid's birthday. Did you always know you could rap, or you wanted to be be a rapper, or?
To be honest, I could always rap, but years ago, everyone used to MC, didn't they? It was the grime era, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Especially in South Manchester. It was predominantly grime, so I could rap, but it just didn't align with the timing. There wasn't many rappers, you know what I mean? So I could always rap, always freestyle at parties and stuff like that. People throw me a word, I freestyle, start fucking about, ripping people, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously I could rap. Done some stuff with my cousin Dr. G. He taught me how to record and stuff like that, so I had to go at it. I done one thing called...
How old were you when you were kind of recording with Dr. G? Because I know...
Probably about 17, 18. About 17, 18, around that time, yeah.
So kind of like, I wouldn't say young, but like late
yeah.
teenage.
Yeah, around them times there. And then I ended up... I'd done something what was called One Way TV, Trap Stars. Me and my brethren, Sean, Rups, and Chinners. And we just went to my side and just stood on Lloyd Street and just filmed this flipping this new thing, which was what's it called now? I just said it then. One Way TV.
Right,
So that was like the new thing. So I done a One Way TV, and then I ended up going jail then. So I didn't carry on rapping. It's the first time I went jail. I didn't really carry on rapping. I didn't start rapping the first time I went jail.
So you see when you're doing that sort of stuff, because I would say you're a bit like a fashionista. I wouldn't say like a fashionista in the sense of like you know what I'm trying to say, like you do always look the part.
Nice one, bro.
Nah, not like that, but I'm just trying to say in terms of
you know
like in terms of for the fans. Because I go through your comments and I see like a lot of the comments say. Not a fashionista, but bro, you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Got the swagger like
someone,
that, bro.
someone that takes time and tries to keep up with fashion, because you know
yeah.
the difference. There's a difference between, for instance, a Balenciaga and a Vans.
Yeah, for real. I can't believe you compared Balenciaga to Vans and all that stuff.
No. Back to being emotional on Fire in the Booth.
Yes.
You said you was pitching it on the bottom bunk for years and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why do you think the emotions got the better of you? And
because it was the truth. I was speaking my deepest truth, and obviously that was some deep vulnerability. And then when I first pre-recorded it, it was in my friend's auntie's food shop just above Pub Up. There's a studio in there, and I was rapping, and Francesco started playing the piano as I was rapping them emotional bars, and he actually played that live, that beat, as I was rapping, just to the dun 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 dun, and he played that, so I can hear these keys coming through my headphones as I'm rapping. That was my first take on it, and then we kept the beat, And then I done the emotional one first, and I think that was a mistake, if I'm honest now looking back, because the emotion got the better of me. As soon as I said when my mum died, like, you know what I mean, I lost my queen, and I even looked up in the fire in the roof, and I got tears in my eyes, and my voice actually cracked, you know what I mean?
I think that's what makes it though.
It got me, man. It
definitely,
got
definitely,
That's
because
what
I
makes
think your biggest asset is authenticity,
Yeah.
and the emotion that
100%.
come through in the fire in the booth showed a lot of authenticity. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think it worked in your favor.
I remember like Charlie saying to me, as I come to the close of the song, of the first song, he goes, I can see the emotion, bro. I can feel that emotion. I was like, real pain, bro, real pain. I remember looking down, and it's like it was almost a bit of an out body experience, like an energy dump. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I heard the next beat come in. I went, send me straight in, Charlie, send me straight in. And I didn't really want to go straight in. You know, when a fighter's getting pushed back in the ring, and he don't really want to fight. So that's what it felt like. My cousin described it as like an energy dump. He's seen it because he does martial arts, yeah. And I've obviously, and then I thought, shit, snap out of it. I heard Charlie like, what's the boss in the building? I thought, right, you know what? Boom, looked up. And I thought, yo, snap into it in the head. And then I just caught the serve the block up. Then I'm flying out. Then I started to enjoy it. Then, do you know what I mean?
Just.
And then once I got to Charlie, you know that raincoat's free. I'll spend like $3 when I go for one meal. Do you know what I mean? And then yeah, name another rapper on conspiracy, £1 billion. Don't believe me? I go and check the Gangster Times. Then I started enjoying it. I didn't want it to end. Then now I'm cooking on gas, but it's too late. It's about to end. Do you know what I mean? So I turn up to my own party late, bro. I spoiled the sauce, you know, good.
Alright, cool, bam. So then, we done your website,
Yep.
done your merchandise,
Merchandise.
set up your YouTube channel.
The official Rasta Boss OV YouTube channel.
Yeah. So how was that process going through that?
Obviously, I'm not too technical when it comes to them things. So obviously, having a good team around us and stuff, everybody having an input, pulling together, as you would say, capabilities and social capital, everyone pulling together and building the foundations to actually start pulling in, monetizing things, and actually pulling something in from the music as opposed to putting everything out.
What about the process of starting the YouTube channel, getting it monetized, trying to grow the subscribers?
It was exciting. Remember, we were sat having a meal, and Nice messaged us, remember, and he said, yo, you got 1,000 subscribers now, innit? And we were like, yo, do you know what I mean? And then when we got our first 1,000, that we was watching it going up every day, we was pushing it, got the first 1,000, because a lot of people put it on other people's platforms and that, which is fine, you can do that, but you know, you're paying to be on someone else's platform and you're not getting paid for it. You're paying for the video, paying for the promo, paying to be on it, and then not getting paid necessarily. So what you're paying for, just to be seen. Do you know what I mean?
Because they would collect the revenue from that video from the
%.
YouTube channel after you paid for the content and then paid them to upload it to them.
And they've got it forever. So in theory, you don't even own your own music. So yeah, that's what was kind of behind that.
What's the feedback on the merchandise from the fans and that kind of stuff?
They still send me pictures now, you know. Yeah, they're still sending pictures. When we done the meet and greet, when we done the Where I'm From video and that, they were buying the hats, buying the tracksuits, buying the t-shirts, Free Pops t-shirts. Gunsy was throwing them out of Cardiff into the crowd. Pops is everywhere, man.
Fans, man.
Let's talk about the meet and greet, FOMO Lounge in Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
How did you like the setup, the process, how we done it?
Yeah, it was good, but it was a wake up call to me because we was just locked in here, and I left Manchester and come up to London for long periods of time, months at a time and weeks at a time, and to like come out the studio and then out into the world where out there it's building, and obviously the fan base is building, to come back to Manchester and when people they travel from far, didn't they? Don't start laughing. That's another story. As soon as I said it, I knew he was gonna laugh.
Wait, let me tell them the story and then we go back to it. We're in the hood in the middle of nowhere, yeah, and the protection team has left, innit? Do you get it? Because it's close time, innit? So it's like cut scene, yeah. It's close time, so the protection team's gone. Everyone's leaving. Ross is surrounded by 100 young bucks, ballied up in that, yeah.
And I'm on the phone to my dad as well.
I'm saying, Ross, come let's cut, man. The protection's gone, my big brother. You're in the middle of 100 men, and I put him in the car and went to say bless to everyone. I come back. He's surrounded by 100 men.
Window and I just had to jump out. Like, yo,
fam, there's people running over, ballied up in that, yeah. I'm saying, fam, let's float. He said, But they've come from far though.
I'm taking pictures with them all on the show, you loving it, do you know what I mean? But there's too many of them, do you know what I mean?
I can imagine. That must have been mad, the readjustment though, like in terms of like Bally's are just everyone's got a Bally now.
And Sharon's, man, what's going on, bro? It's just Simon, but that guy, they just glide up on you rapid.
Alright, cool. So people lining up at the meet and greet. We had the pool rooms and the FOMO lounge.
And there was a part of the video as well which kind of made it, if you ask me, signing merchandise, t-shirts, jumpers. At the Cardiff show, someone's like, sign my arm. I'm like, sign your arm. Do you know what I mean? Like, the pen ran out. Like, oh, get him another pen. I'm thinking, he's like, we're going on the stage, bro. Come, do you know what I mean? I got time with me. I'm like, yo, the pen's ran out. I'm gonna circle back on you.
Alright.
Rush, innit?
Sign my arm, you know. I thought, this is mad.
So say good experiences, isn't it?
Yeah. One girl got my actual signature tattooed on her arm to raise mental health awareness and stuff. So she had loads of scars from self-harming, and she asked to get different rappers' signatures. It's actually on YouTube. Me and my dad actually went to meet her. I took my daughters as well. She had like a gathering and stuff to raise money and stuff like that. And so I signed my signature and she got it tattooed onto her arm with multiple other signatures of other rappers as well, so to cover her scars, do you know what I mean? To raise awareness and that. Said my music helped her through, so big up her, man. I don't want to mention the name, but...
Alright, so bam, hotline freestyle.
Ring.
No info.
Let's info.
Talk about that when
That's
you
where
first
it started.
That,
Yeah, so we come up to London. He said we're coming to do a freestyle platform, so it's like, let's roll. We were sat down at the gaff at first, we wasn't sure which song we should do. I think I had a couple of ideas of songs I wanted to do. And as I'm falling asleep, he's just got no info on repeat. I could have said no info, like he's locked in on no info. He's like, this is a song you should do. I said, but I've already done it, the video's done, I've done it in jail. He's like, trust me, this is a song you should do. And he was right. I've done that song. And that song ended up popping after that as well, didn't it? It ended up just flying up. Because everyone was questioning, who's this white guy in jail with these man, with grey hair and all that, talking all this. But my other coldies had not been sentenced yet. So it wasn't out all the files wasn't out of the case and stuff like that. And once it came out, £1 billion conspiracy, this, that, and over me and my dad, my coldies, then they realised it was the truth, allegedly, or what they believed to be the truth. And then it kind of backed it up, and then the numbers started flying up then, because everyone was thinking, this guy's got to be talking shit, surely, do you know what I mean?
So was the Hotline Freestyle the first time you ever done something in London?
Or?
Pretty much, apart from the Red Bull tournament years ago. Fire in the Booth, Fire in the Booth first, it was, wasn't it,
Yeah. But that was the first time I was taking him.
Taking him in.
Yeah.
So what must have that felt like? Like, cool, considering you just been in jail for number of years before, and then before that, obviously, I assume predominantly you were in Manny, innit?
Manny,
So imagine coming from the hood in Manny to coming to London. What was that like?
It was serious, because when I've come into the room, I remember the feeling. It was all smokes, there's red lights, there's a mic hanging down, different teams are working on different things. It was like, the only way to describe it is like walking onto a movie set, do you know what I mean? What I've seen on the TV to be a movie set, because I've never been a part of something so big. Everyone's doing something productive, someone's over there wiring something, someone's doing lights, everyone was dead friendly. I came with the right people, so I got the right introduction. I even met Jay from UK Overstood, who's a good friend now, good part of the team. Me and Jay didn't even know who each other was at first, but he's a legend because I know who UK Overstood was from when I used to buy the CDs. He never even told me who he was. That's the first interaction. Meeting, obviously, I've been his 24. I met Professor Green, who's one of my rap idols, you know what I'm saying? And like, obviously, I grew up on Professor Green, and seeing him in the flesh, and he was cool as fuck, you know what I mean? He was just safe. We had some pictures together, we had a laugh. I got to meet all the team and that, but again, it was just, we could come down with a few of us. A few of the Manchester writers came down, Jested came down, Beasting came down. Big shout out to Beasting. We got something coming soon. Skanker came down. Quite a few VZ came down. Quite a few people came down. And then they was like, "Did you man come here together?" We're like, "Nah, we just linked up here." Do you know what I mean? So
it's like home away from home, innit?
Yeah. So it was just, we all settled in. Everyone done something constructive and productive.
Yeah, now you lot shut it down that day.
Nah, we actually come through and represented. You know, like it looked like we come here to represent, but we just come here and done what we all do. Do you know?
What we saying, the hospitality you got coming from Manny, it was sweet, because you know.
Yeah, it was calm, man. It was calm. It was just a good environment. I sat down with Jay on the couch from UK Overstood, kicking it back with him. I think I met Bang and Smurf that day for the first time. Yeah, that was a serious humbling experience, man. And I enjoyed it. That's when it gave me like the fire when I thought, I want to do this for a living. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes in Manchester it can be a little bit flat. Not everybody works together. Whereas in London there can be multiple video shoots going on at once, and everyone's kind of helping each other out or giving each other a slap. You can do this while we do that, and then we're gonna have to use that while you do that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was serious, man.
I respect it still, man. I respect it. Big up,
Cool.
man.
And then bam, DJ AG online.
Oh my god. So after a long week, because no, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks flat out. We got some interviews. We done the taxi confessions and that. We done a Bang and Smurf birthday after party, didn't we? We banged him and that. That was good. That was a good. That's where I met Fire for the first time and stuff. And he was all Ryan. So that week leading up to DJ EG, I think it was the final thing on the list before I was due to head back to Manchester. And I've gone there and I seen Z Dot there and stuff, and big up Z Dot as well, man. After working with producers like yourself, Z Dot, like we're going to different studios, getting to meet Fire and stuff, like getting feedback off people. And yeah, I just felt welcome, and everyone just welcomed me with open arms, and I was just thinking, yeah, this is where I need to be. You are the company you keep, do you know what I mean? Everyone's got the same vision as I had in my head from prison. So yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Nice. But DJ AG online.
Yeah, I don't want to get to it. Right, so this is the last thing that I needed to do, yeah. I get there anyway, everyone's outside and stuff, and then I could see them performing and stuff, and I kind of melted, yeah. I looked at Gunzy, I was like, this is like live on like TikTok or whatever it was, and I looked at Gunzy and said, bro, I can't do this, you know, bro. And he's like, what do you mean you can't do this, bro? This is what we're here to do. Like, just give us the slot. Where it's a hotline takeover. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've done everything this week. Yeah, I don't think I should do this. I don't think I could do this.